What's going on, my peoples? What's happening? We're here to discuss the eclipse. I'm going to give everybody a second. Happy Monday, everybody. What's good, mommy? Happy Monday. We are headed towards a lunar eclipse, which is going to be quite interesting. I feel like there's a lot to talk about when we talk about the energy around this eclipse. And this is like no other eclipse that we have had. What's good, Tawanda? Okay, no other transit in your lifetime is going to feel like this transit. That much I can tell you. You probably already are aware of this. You're probably already feeling this in your lexicon, although you might not necessarily know why. What's good, a dreamist, okay? So, yes, everything is well. So let me explain a little bit what's good, Zero Keeper. Let me put my fucking glasses on because I do this every time I sit down, and then when I can't see what y'all are saying, right? There we go. All right. What's good, everybody coming on? Zero Sleeper. Sabale. What's good, honey? Nerdy Fragrance. Hey, peoples coming in. What's good, Carlos? Okay. So, what we here to talk about today? Hey, Goddess Casey. First off, where everybody's watching from? Put it in the chat. Where are you watching from? What's good, Learning Moon? Mrs. Raven. What's good, everybody coming in? Well, let's talk about what's different in this eclipse. So normally what I say to you guys is that eclipses go with the north and the south node. Wherever that is where the eclipses are happening. And these come in cycles of 18 months. And if you are a follower of mine, what's good, Nick? If you're a follower of mine, you know that I put a lot of importance on your north node in your birth chart because it can tell you a lot about the direction you should be headed. And although this is an important one, look at this. I have to get my cat out of here. Although this is an important one, this one is different than most, let me get this cat. This one is different than most eclipses. And the reason why is because this one is closing out a North Node transit in Pisces and Virgo. But it's also closing out the age of Pisces. Now, how long is the age of Pisces? Oh, I don't know. Just slightly over 2,000 years. Okay? Christianity is all about astrology. This is why the Christ, the Son, is depicted as sitting in the middle of the table surrounded by his 12 disciples. They are 12 astrological signs. Absolutely over the sky. What's good, sunny days, right? So when these eclipses come in, they mark cyclical time periods where there is like an overall arching theme. So these north nodes and south nodes move every 18 months. However, an age, like the age of Pisces, is for 2,100 years. And we just came into the age of Aquarius, and we are making that shift into the age of Aquarius now. What's good, everybody coming in? What's good, family? Right? So with the age of Aquarius being upon us, and now that the North Node has stepped into Aquarius at the end of last month, this is solidifying that new beginning. But before we can wholly accept this new assignment, this new mission, this new timeline, we have to close out the Virgo Pisces axis eclipse. And that is happening on the 28th or the 29th, depending on where you are around the country, okay, and or around the world, I should say. And that's going to determine what day you experience this eclipse on, the 28th or the 29th. However, like I said, this isn't a regular eclipse. This one is closing out a cycle that we've been in for 2,000 years. Now, what is the age of Pisces? What did that symbolize? Institutions, religion, high divine, right? Religion, centralized hierarchy, or, you know, the patriarchy, right? So as this season is shifting, what we're seeing is we are going to do readings. We're going to do the readings for the eclipse, all 12 signs. But what we're seeing, right, is endings happening. So look in your own personal life. Thank you for the follow, Jay Hazzy, right? Tell me where in your life you're seeing changes. What's good, Be So Savage? Everybody coming in. Hey, Val, right? Where are the changes happening in your personal life? What seasons are closing and new things are beginning? I promise you, if you're paying attention, you can visibly see them. Now, some signs are going to have more abrupt change. I was right about the move, okay? So I am going to be doing all the 12 signs today, not personal questions, but I promise if you listen to your sign, you will get a very accurate reading onto what's happening in your situation, okay? But basically, fixed signs are going to feel this very heavily, okay? Fixed signs are going to feel this heavily. Mutable signs, you're going to have things moving around you, moving parts because of the Uranus influence and the Pisces influence, okay? What's good, Go Live Vegas? If anybody's looking for an agency, Go Live Vegas is the agency you want to be at, okay? Very good company over there, and nobody's greater than Aaron. So check Go Live Vegas out, okay? So in regards to this eclipse, a lot of us are going to see big seasons coming to a close, and also the seed that, like the plantings of the seeds for the new beginnings. Okay, so we are in Virgo season, but it's a Pisces eclipse. So I'm going to start with Pisces. What's good, Mel? I'm going to start with all the Pisces in the house. Listen, I feel like it's probably by the end of October, but it could stretch out. Go Live Vegas. Like it could stretch out while as long as Venus is going to go in retrograde. She's going to go to Scorpio, then she's going to come back into Libra. I had predicted over 2 years ago that it will happen when we are in Empress season, and that is Taurus or Libra. So if we don't shed him this time, we got to make it all the way to April, and that can't. Exactly, me too. But I feel like it's definitely before the close of the year. Okay. So, all right. So we're going to start with Pisces gang. And listen, in regards to that, all jokes aside, remember that first incident that happened in Butler, PA? I predicted that 3 hours before, and it's on the tube as proof. 3 hours before. Real talk. So, let's get started. We're going to start with Pisces. Pisces gang. I am going to pull you a word. What's good, Mel? I'm going to pull you a word. This will be the, this will be like the theme. What's good, Rachel? Blessed. So, Pisces, something that you didn't want, or that you didn't expect, or that you didn't, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Like there was a situation where you didn't want it to go that way, and it actually turned out to be the best thing. It's bittersweet. You may have left a long-standing job. You could be moving out of the state. This could be like ending a very long relationship. Okay, but it was something you were kind of like afraid to let go of. Okay. This also has something to do with your like glass ceilings or like limiting beliefs, because you have journey, main female, and also poverty, right? So I feel like this was your limiting beliefs. You may have started something over with feeling like you didn't have anything. Hi, Anna. I'm not taking personal questions right now. If you listen to your sign, you will get your answer. Okay. So I feel like there was some financial difficulty. You might be starting over, you know, with not a lot of coin. Thank you for the love, guys. With not a lot of coin, right? You might be out there like, I don't know how I'm doing this shit, but I'm just going in a new direction, right? But you're leaving something behind. And the reason why I'm saying it's bittersweet, because I feel like you learned something there. We are going to get you guys some tarot. We're going to take a look. Spirit, can you show me, please? What is it that Pisces needs to know right now for this Pisces lunar eclipse? Can you show me, please, as we close out not just the Pisces Virgo axis for the last 18 months, but also this 2,000-year cyclical situation where the world took on certain precepts. Can you show me now what is coming new for Pisces? What are they beginning? What are they ending? How will the road shape up now? Judgment. You are definitely, some of you are really coming into an ending. Could be a relationship. You've got the Nine of Pentacles here. Okay, for a lot of yous, you could have felt like somebody was trying to control you, manipulate you. Okay, could have been a love situation, Two of Cups, soulmate energy, but something split. For those of you on the talk, you can't see that the title for this is Total Eclipse of the Heart. Okay, and something stopped moving forward here. We're gonna take a quick look. Okay, I am not taking personal questions today, but I promise if you listen to your sign, you will get your answer. I just started with Pisces. Okay, I am a super thorough reader. I have been doing this for over 40 years. I promise you, you will get your answer. Judgment. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, Pisces, what is this Judgment card about? With the Two of Wands, you had to make a decision. This decision is not retractable, okay? And if you can, share this live and bring some attention to these messages, please. Nine of Pentacles, please. Why is this here? Yeah, so you chose yourself, Pisces, for the future, okay? Could have been a Scorpio of importance, but This decision, it could have had something to do with a phone, cell phone, could have been something you saw on a phone, or this was how you made a decision. You could have got a message on a phone. Nine of Pentacles is here, Three of Wands. There could be some type of offer, Pisces, okay? Maybe you moved to another town and now like something is calling you home, or maybe you've always lived in a small town and you have like a desire to break free from that. Something was heavy. There was a Three of Swords moment that you felt forced to walk away. I'm feeling and hearing some kind of disrespect. Seven of Pentacles. It also made you face something about your own perspectives. Okay, you got the Five of Swords here. Spirit, why is the Five of Swords here for Pisces, gang? Why is the Five of Swords here for Pisces, please? So, you got the World over here. You didn't close something out. Okay. Okay, so, you know, over here we keep it a buck. If you haven't seen me before, you know, always with love, right? All right, so the Five of Swords over here, this is a situation where you stood at a table that wasn't feeding you what you needed. And this person knew, okay, friend, family, or lover, that they weren't feeding you what you needed. However, you might look at them as manipulative because they knew what you expected of them. It's not like you didn't discuss this. But Spirit would say that you as well were manipulative because you thought that by staying in a situation that you could change it. And that actually, it's like you were in love with the potential of something, of a situation, whether this is family, oh, I could fix this, lover, right? Whatever. Right? I am not doing personal questions today. I am doing the 12 signs. We are in Pisces, right? Ten of Pentacles. You might have felt like what you were building with this person, or the money you were making at this job, or the generational wealth of staying in a relationship was worth it, or that it would make the situation thrive. However, the people were not compatible. What's good, Flame? I am not taking personal questions today. Okay. Two of Cups is coming out here crossed with the Two of Swords. What you couldn't fathom, Pisces, or what you didn't want to accept or didn't want to see, was that you were not compatible with this person, or that you were no longer compatible in the way that you used to be, and that it was gotten to the point where you were both kind of manipulating each other. Okay? What's good, Sasha? Okay? Like manipulating each other, lovers, keeping each other as options. I'm not doing personal questions today. Ace of Swords and the Fool. But the truth was, what's good, Amon? The truth was that something occurred that made it unbearable. It was no longer optional. Six of Wands. I feel like, well, let's look at this Wheel of Fortune here that came out cross too with the Magician. So Spirit put you in a situation to feel uncomfortable so that you could walk towards a new beginning. This new beginning is a Six of Wands. There's victory attached to this. Okay? However, you had been like not telling yourself the truth about why you stayed in the connection. And so while you were doing that, Pisces, Spirit caused you to have to face some things that maybe felt rough, but they were so that way you could free yourself of a narrative. Let's get you guys a closing. Thank you for the gift, my love. Thank you, Temko. I am not doing personal questions right now, but I promise if you listen to your sign, you will get your answers. Spirit, can you show me, please? What is it that Pisces needs to know? Closing message. Thank you. What's good, Ethereal? Pisces closing message is, dearest you, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is the time to act, to stir up some energy and put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that open but close quickly when you don't take the risk and go for it. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off and you'll feel that satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcome. It might turn out even better than you expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember, however much work you're willing to put in, we'll match it tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life. So just do it. Love you so much. Right? So Spirit is basically saying, now that you have accepted or are about to accept releasing something, and this leap of faith towards this new beginning after this eclipse is the thing. How willing you are to jump is going to determine how much advance you make, Pisces. Okay, that's what I have for my Pisces gang. Okay, Aries, let's get you a word of importance. Forever. Okay, Aries, so your word is forever. I feel like something may feel like it's taking forever. I also think that the reason why it's taking so long is because you're building something lasting. I feel like also, Aries, a lot of you just finished up your Saturn return. Okay, so it's like you might still be getting your footing back. Spirit, can you show me for Aries, please? Aries, now this Aries, this eclipse will be in your 12th house if you are Aries rising. Okay? But this definitely is showing you something that maybe does Lunar miss me ATM. So I'm not taking personal questions right now. Ethereal, can you put that in the chat, please? But wealthy man is crossed, marriage, house, and main female. So male or female. I feel like what happened here, thank you for the perfume bottles, my love. I feel like what's happening here is whether you're male or female, there was an acceptance of how somebody could have showed up and didn't. The connections or contracts that you have with people and whether they are willing to give you what you have given them. Okay, house, this is also stability, right? And then main female, this is about you putting yourself in a position to win. I feel like you gave more than you got, Aries, and you may have paid the consequences for that. Let's take a look at what is it that Aries stands to learn, gain, begin around this eclipse. What is Aries releasing? Let's take a look at what Aries needs to know about this lunar eclipse in Pisces happening at the end of this week or the middle of this week. Spirit, can you show me? Don't give up on us, baby. That's what I just heard. So we have the Emperor, Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, And the Death card cross and the Magician cross. Bottom of the deck is the World. I told you, for all 12 signs, there are major endings happening now for the new beginnings, okay? So let's get into it. Aries, this is you. This is the Emperor, okay? This is also about becoming your own boss, being your own boss, being the one that sets the direction of your life, okay? This may not really mean that you're like a business owner, although you could be. Ace of Pentacles, okay? So I feel like you're trying to, and some of you might have lost your job, but I feel like you're trying to find a way to become like more self-sufficient. This could be side jobs or things like that. For others of you, you could have legitimately started a new business or something like that. Eight of Swords with the Five of Swords, okay? There is a situation that you feel restricted by. You feel like you put yourself in a situation, or a situation doesn't end, and you may feel at the mercy of said situation. But I'm hearing also move your feet, lose your seat. So it might be like you're trying to take action, but you also have to hold still. Right? So Saturn is in Aries, right? So Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Spirit is saying that there's a lesson attached to this eclipse, an opportunity, something that you've been waiting on that has been taking for fucking ever, and you felt like you just couldn't get around this shit, is about to crack. You're about to get maybe some money that is owed to you, or some opportunity to move in a new direction. This new direction is going to build you like wealth, although this wealth could be like slow growing, right? Like it feels like the slower you grow it, the more stable it is, okay? And then you have here the Queen of Cups, okay? With the Page of Swords, okay? So also, while you are doing this, there's someone that didn't come to your assistance or didn't help you in the way that you expected them to, okay? And you're recognizing that, you know, that you can't continue to throw good money after bad. This person may come back looking for help after they didn't help you, okay? Spirit may be testing you to see if you would make the same mistake again. Spirit, why is this Death card here? Can you show me? Could be a Scorpio of importance, but you got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, right? I ain't got nothing but love for you, baby. I ain't got nothing but love for you, honey. Right? Hang one. Like you learned a lesson. You saw it through another perspective, right? The Magician is out here crossed with the Ace of Swords, right? When you couldn't manifest, right? People weren't helping you. Four of Cups and the Sun. You saw that there were people that could have helped you and chose not to. King of Cups and the Seven of Cups. And that they chose to only help you when it benefited them or when they felt they were getting something out of it. And you recognize that some of this help came with like expectations or something. And so this made you want to be your own boss. Hey, Chance. Oh, I'm glad to see you too, my love. Okay. So the Emperor is here. This, whatever this was, it gave you the drive. Hey, Blanca. It gave you the drive to break free from something. Yeah. Okay. It gave you the passion to make your own way. Six of Swords. Five of Wands. And, you know, if you had to step on a couple of toes to do it, right? I feel like you wouldn't have done it. Maybe you were very protective of this person, or you always gave them something, and it feels like now now that you see somebody's true colors, You recognize not to be as free as you were before with others, okay, or with your last, okay. Gonna get Aries a closing message. Spirit, can you show me for Aries closing message, please? For Aries gang, closing message for my Aries gang. Thank you guys for the love. I greatly appreciate you. Aries. All right. Okay. Do you feel like you need to do all the work and fixing everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything or else nothing will get done, be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to conform to what others expect of you, or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome. But we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with the impossible situation or sticky enmeshed relationship, repeating this mantra: I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work out beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so much. So as you see, basically, thank you for blocking, Ethereal. Basically, you've been overgiving and overextending yourself, and now it's time to set those boundaries. BK, hi, my love. I am not doing private questions today, but if you listen to your sign, you will get your answer, okay? Let's move on to Taurus. Taurus gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Most important messages for Taurus for this eclipse. Okay, for this eclipse, what is ending? What is beginning? What are the new assignments? And what are we learning, right? I'm a Taurus with you guys. Spirit, can you show me, please? And we have, the word is warrior. Warrior, come out and play, right? So let's put that in there. Let's see what is going on. Spirit, can you show me what is it that Taurus needs to know around this eclipse? Can you show me? Hey, Zafar. Can you show me, please? What does Taurus need to know about this eclipse? What are they learning? What are they letting go? What are they beginning? What are the new assignments? Spirit, can you show me for Taurus, please? Please show me. So you have child here, bad health, official person. Okay, death card. Okay, Taurus. All right, so child. You could be the child. You could have a child. There could be something you're learning with childlike exuberance. Okay, this could be tied to a childlike experience. Okay, there could be somebody transitioning. Okay, or there could be some type of health issue around a person around you. You may bear some type of responsibility in this situation. Maybe you're a caregiver, okay, or maybe you are stepping in to take care of your health in a different way, okay? You also have coffin at the bottom of the deck with message, okay? I feel like this combination here, something is closing out for Taurus gang. You are a fixed sign, okay? So there's something, tomorrow we have a square with the Mercury conjunct the South Node, and opposing the North Node. So what is this saying? Something from the past is gonna get spoken, brought up, told us, revealed. Mercury, okay? And whatever this is contraindicated or squaring, Uranus, okay? And this is going to cause a situation, okay? So let's You have bad health here. So there's coffin and message. There's something being official, like made official, okay? High honor, okay? You've shown up in some way, and this message of concern, okay? It's about this new beginning, okay? So as something's closing, something's already beginning, okay? You can feel the push-pull probably of this situation, Taurus. Can you show me, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node for my Taurus gang. Most important messages Taurus needs to know about this eclipse. What's going on for my Taurus gang? What are they closing? What are they beginning? What are the important information that Taurus needs to know right now? Spirit, can you show me, please, Taurus? So you have the Knight of Swords. Could be a Gemini, Libra of importance. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius of importance. But there could be like an ongoing argument or low-key like simmering of some shit, okay? Something that maybe you've been fighting for the future. Star card, okay, for your North Node, okay, or this has to do with an age of Aquarius or an Aquarius. What's good, Lemeshka? Okay, you have the Four Cups here and the Ten of Wands. Something is difficult, okay? The moon sign is here, could have something to do with the mother, but it also could be something that you're holding inside. Eight of Swords, a responsibility that you took on, or something that you feel girded by or emotional about. Emotional, right? And the Ace of Swords is a truth that is attached to this, and the Five of Cups is something that you are not done processing, okay, emotionally. All right, so let's get into it. Let's clarify these, okay? I am not doing personal questions today, my love. I am doing the 12 signs. If you listen to your sign, you will get your answer. Knight of Swords. Spirit, can you show me why is the Knight of Swords here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Why is this here? With the Eight of Cups. Yeah. So there's some walking away or changing. There also could be some travel happening with someone who is maybe you have some conflict with. Five of Swords, okay? And the Sun and the Knight of Swords. I feel like this person is low-key like monitoring you. What's good, Yash? Right? Monitoring you, watching you, observing you, hoping you make a mistake. That's what it feels like. I feel like you are not doing that, okay? Three of Wands is here. Spirit, why is this Three of Wands here? So you have your eye on the prize, okay? Something for the future, okay? And you may have to push through some type of Ten of Wands situation, or you have been doing such, okay? There's an event or something. There's like some kind of marker that you may be trying to meet, and you may feel like you don't have enough for this, but the wheel is about to turn, okay? There you are, Taurus, the Hierophant, okay? You may have the backing of a King of Swords, okay? Which could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone who has their thinking cap on, who's in your corner, okay? Four of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, okay? Knight of Pentacles, okay? So something could have been taking like a long time, but it feels like there's somebody who is willing to try to help you, or maybe if they're not trying to help you, they're agreeable, or there's something about the way they see how you're moving, okay? So it feels like you have somebody who's anti and somebody who's supportive is what I should say. All right, you have here the Star card. Why is this Star card here, okay? Star card comes out with the Five of Cups. There is something that you are confronting, Taurus, that has some bittersweet, okay? There's two cups standing in the back, but I feel like you're not paying attention to that because something feels heavy to you, okay? And you have been worried about it, okay? And then there could be something you've been trying to go like beat the clock or something like that. You got the Four of Cups here. Spirit, why is this Four of Cups here? King of Swords, okay? There could be something, hi Kaput, I'm not taking any personal questions today. I'm doing the 12 signs. But if you listen to your sign, you will get your answer. The Four of Cups is out here with the King of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. As you are feeling drained or like you're losing your zest for, or your gumption, there's somebody else who's trying to make an opportunity, a way out of no way. Seven of Wands, okay? Page of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Swords, the Emperor, right? The Three of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, right? So I feel like there's a reprieve on the way, okay? Somebody's trying to give you an opportunity, okay? But you have the Ten of Wands here coming up. We have the Chariot in reverse, the Knight of Wands. You could be refusing to accept what you may see as defeat. Okay? However, Judgment with the Nine of Wands. When we see the major arcana, this is something that is brought to you by Spirit. Okay, with that Moon card at the bottom of the deck and the Emperor in reverse, the High Priestess, there's an inner knowing that you have. And you're going to have to make a decision about, let's say this decision involves somebody else. You might have to make a decision that maybe isn't the decision you would want to make, but it's the better decision, right? Or the decision may not be yours to make, and you have to follow protocol or something. Spirit, why is this Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck? Eight of Swords comes out with the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, okay? What's good, Nikki? Right? So I feel like, Taurus, you're worrying about something that hasn't happened yet, okay? But it's like you know something's coming down the pike and you feel like you won't have enough. But I feel like there is hope and faith here. Okay, a situation's coming to an end. Seven of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Four of Pentacles. If there's some kind of major situation going on, try not to spend too much money right now. I feel like you need a little bit of flow for a rainy day. But it feels like you come out on top. There just may be a situation that you're afraid of, okay? It's like you're afraid to make a fight or take on a fight, and you may be worried for nothing, okay? Let's get you guys a closing message and see what Spirit has to say about it. It's like, in a way, how you fear something is giving it strength. Spirit, can you show me closing message for Taurus, please? Closing message for Taurus. We bet you must be so exhausted some days. Giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good can leave you feeling depleted, like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is that we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, Buy yourself flowers or plant some in your garden. Make time for your self-care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so much more often. And be sure to use the word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. No. Say it with us. No. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to have an explanation. Just say no. Gently, be firm, but firmly, then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished, and ready for more adventures. Okay, so there's something that you're afraid of, Taurus. I feel like you are more prepared than you think you are. Okay? Trust yourself that you're going to come out on top, and stop like over complicating the playing field in some way. Okay, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Let's see what your word is. And it makes sense. Taurus, you got warrior, so there was something you were afraid of, but you're gonna learn that you can overcome that. Gemini, give me a word for Gemini, please. And it is imagine. Okay, and you are ruled by Mercury, okay, which is communication or currency, something coming through the ethers. You also have Uranus in your sign right now, which is going to be bringing you change throughout chaos over the next 7 years. This situation is planting the seeds right now, okay? And new beginnings have already, you're welcome. New beginnings are already being planted. Okay, so let's take a look. You got thief here, and I heard fair exchange ain't no robbery. Okay. Okay, so you have here community crossed, and then you have pathway. First off, I feel like you're making your own pathway. I also feel like your community is changing, or the people that you think are in alignment with you, you know, it's like you want to change that. You could be changing your circle. Okay. There's new frequency being pushed in your direction. And Dark Barbie, yes. But I feel like it won't be till like November, okay? Let's see. For Gemini. So justice is coming out cross, okay? I'm not doing any personal questions. I only did that for your mom. All right, so Gemini, you've got the Justice card coming out here across. You got the Knight of Cups, the Tower, the Lovers, and the Three of Cups. People are watching. You may not think that they're watching you, Gemini, that no one's taking notice of all that you do. They are. They're taking notice of your good heart, actually. And something about you not giving up, okay? So we are, what's good, Derby? We are going to take a look. Spirit, can you show me why is justice here for Libra? Not taking any personal questions today. We're doing the 12 signs for the eclipse this week. Spirit, can you show me for Libra? I mean, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, why is this Justice card here? Queen of Cups in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Hierophant in reverse. Could be a situation with a father figure. or a masculine, whether you are male or female, who is a little emotionally unstable. This Hierophant could be a husband figure, but it also could be somebody who has lost their way spiritually or religiously. Okay, now you could be going through a season of deprogramming your mindset around religion. Maybe this is causing a rift between you and somebody else. Knight of Cups, why is this here for Gemini, please? With the moon, okay, I feel like you may try to downplay your differences with this person. Maybe they are important to you. Yes, Taurus, 6-7. Okay. Maybe this person is important to you, so you figure no sense in fighting, no sense in causing fucking problems, right? But there's something at odds with this, okay? Now, the Tower and the Four of Wands. There could be something for some of yous. There could be something about having to move unexpectedly. Okay? Hangman, Ace of Cups, Five of Wands, Justice. There could be an opportunity that is coming to an end where you are, but there's another opportunity somewhere else. This may make you have to like take a chance. Okay, now let's say that this is unsettling. Let's say you're in a relationship, okay, male or female, with someone who's masculine, male or female, right? And they are off put or afraid of taking a risk. Okay, so that could be part of the problem. Okay, Spirit, can you show me why is the Lover's card, which is you? I feel like you are standing your ground about a choice or a decision that you're about to make. It's been a long time coming, and I know change gonna come. And there's a situation that could be occurring. Let's say you're in a relationship. Let's say you're trying to set up something new. You just completed a big fucking cycle, right? And then something happens with your partner's employment, and you're like, this is a sign. This is a sign we're supposed to get up and go do this because we were planning on doing it, but we never wanted to do it before because this reason, that reason. Like, this is a sign. Now is the time. Like, it's going to be something that you feel strongly about, okay? I'm a Gemini. I'm praying to move to get a new house. You see? Right? So you may get some type of opportunity, and then, something could look like, oh, should I do it? And you're like, nah, I'm fucking doing it, right? Three of Cups. And, truthfully, it's never a perfect time, right? Sometimes we have to make some shit happen. We have to be willing to extend ourselves in a way that feels uncomfortable. That's where the growth is, right? So you got the Three of Cups. This is a main event, like something that's supposed to happen, okay? Four of Swords. This feels like I can feel it coming in the air tonight, right? You could feel like recently there hasn't been a whole hell of a lot of movement. It could be because you were like supposed to store up, okay? Knight of Pentacles, right? Not a whole hell of a lot of movement, right? But what's here? Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups, right? This is a collaboration for something that was set in motion a long time ago, okay? And tomorrow, your sign will be conjunct the South Node. I should say your ruler will be conjunct the South Node. So this is news about something that you finished or something like that. What's good, Mazadi? Okay? And the Queen of Pentacles. So this is about knowing your worth, trusting yourself. Okay? What's good, Ruby? Four Pentacles, right? I feel like you've been holding back, saving up, and now it's time. Hangman with the Ace of Cups, right? But this is going to require you to think outside the box. It's going to require you to have a different perspective. It's going to require you to take a risk on yourself. Okay, Spirit, can you show me? Closing message for Gemini, please. Closing message for Gemini. Do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done, be healed, or be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you, or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome. But we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with the impossible situation or sticky, enmeshed relationship, repeat this mantra: I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part of everything just seems to work out beautifully and honestly in the end. Okay, so that is the message for my Gemini gang. What's good, Ms. Naughty? I love the name. Okay, let's go to Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Let's take a look at what it is you guys need to know. Let's get you guys a word, a theme for, thank you for the rose, my love, for Cancer. And your word is grace, right? I learned my lessons in the ease and the grace and the light of love. That is my mantra. Okay, so there's something that you are learning to take gracefully. Thank you for the share, my love. Spirit, can you show me, please? Hold on, let me plug this in again. Let's see. I need to plug in that charger. Or maybe I can switch that one. Okay, let's see. No. Will it reach? Will it reach? Shit, I gotta get up. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me plug the phone in. Okay. That should do it. Okay. There we go. It's still doing. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm back. All right. Cancer, your word is grace. Let's see what it is that Cancer needs to know. What's good, sweet pumpkin? Let's see what Cancer needs to know right now. What's good, Mr. Global? Tasha, hey. Okay. Gift. Privileged lady, unexpected income and great fortune. Can you take the win, Cancer? Can you take the win? Something, it feels like you want to buck something. Maybe you felt like somebody didn't do it the way you expected it. Okay. You could take the win, right? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth or something like that. Okay? Let me catch these comments up. Let's see what this is about, Cancer. So I'm not taking personal questions right now, but if you listen to your sign, you will get your answer. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Ace of Wands. Okay, so you could have got ghosted by something, an opportunity, a person. Right? Spirit said you dodged a fucking bullet. Okay, Spirit said you dodged a fucking bullet. Whatever this opportunity thing was that you wanted really badly, it really wasn't for you. It would have caused you more harm than good. Okay, Spirit, can you show me what is it that my Cancers need to know right now? Spirit, can you show me Cancer? Five of Pentacles, please. With the Hermit. Yeah. It could have been like on a dating site or something. Okay, but I feel like somebody ghosted you or left you on unread. Okay, you have the Page of Pentacles here with the Eight of Swords coming out crossed. Okay, this could be about a job. Like, let's say you interviewed for a job. They didn't call you back. You're like, am I getting it? Am I not getting it? Okay, you're holding your fucking breath. You know, release yourself. Release, right? Spirit says stop, like you're causing more tension. Okay, Ace of Wands with the Five of Wands, right? Your passion, your drive is causing conflict within yourself energetically. Also, there could be some kind of conflict that you had with somebody else. Three of Cups. Now you're going to go to an event. There could be an opportunity that's given it to you or represented to you, but there could be somebody there or something. So let's say that, you know, a friend says, hey, you know, we're all going out to this one spot. It's like a networking event. You should come with me. And you're like, oh, who's going? And it's like one person that you don't really care for, but you really need the opportunity. Go to the fucking event. Okay, because at that event, you can meet somebody that's going to open an opportunities. Remember, Spirit was saying do something with the grace. Right? Let's say that, you know, somebody stands you up. Right? Let's say somebody stands you up. And then you go to a job interview and they happen to be there. With ease and grace, in the light of love, right? Two of Cups. Okay, I feel like if you hold your composure to something, you're gonna magnetically draw something to it. Okay, Ten of Wands. That thing in the way that you wanted it was not what you needed. However, there is something adjacent to it, connected to it, or transpires because of it. And that's the real thing that's supposed to come out of it, okay? And then the Four of Cups here, okay? So it's something that now you may not want to accept this opportunity because of the way it came in or who it came through or who is it attached to, okay? We may all be lesbians, nothing wrong with lesbians, but this is not the chat for that, my love, okay? Go find something to do, okay? There we go. Good. All right. So let's get you guys a closing message really quickly. Cancers, whatever it is, the first iteration of this was not how you needed it to come in. Okay? And just because this is attached to something, what's good, Jay McGee? You know, you don't want to lose an opportunity because you're too stuck on what you think should have happened. Okay, Spirit, can you show me? Closing message for Cancer. Closing message for Cancer. Dearest you, we bet you must be exhausted some days, giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good can leave you feeling depleted like an empty well. If it feels that there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers, or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care. Not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often, and be sure to use the word that might have caused you some anxiety in the past but is essential for you now. Say no Say it with us. No, no, thank you. No, I can't. You don't have to explain. Just say no, gently but firmly. Taurus got this card too, right? Then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back into center, replenished, and ready for more adventure. Okay? So, yeah, something big is headed your way. Okay? Discernment, Cancer. Okay? All right, and handle something with ease and grace and the light of love. Spirit, can you show me for my Leo gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? For Leo, please. Leo, a word for Leo, believe. Okay, so Leo, you have the South Node in your house right now. You also have Mercury going to stand with the South Node tomorrow. It is opposing the North Node. Okay, so there's a lot of action happening around your neck of the woods. Spirit, can you show me for my Leo gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? Most important messages they need to know right now, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. And we have here message in reverse, judication, imprisonment. Bottom of the deck, wealthy man. Some of you might have had a venture with a business. This business may have had a certain time period to either let you know something or make something whole. I feel like they did not do this, and because of said situation, you may feel like your hands are tied, but I feel like something is going to go your way. You know, they're showing their true colors. Be patient, right? Let's get into what tarot has for my Leo gang. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Can you show me for Leo? For Leo gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Leo. Show me, Spirit, for Leo. Okay, the Moon. There's been something held back. Okay. The Nine of Swords. Hangman. Okay, you've had something weighing on you, Leo. It could be financial. Okay, it could be some debt. Okay, you have the Moon here. Okay, you have the Nine of Swords here. You have the Hangman. You're about to get a new perspective about all of this. The Emperor crossed, okay, and the Magician crossed. Okay, there could be something going on at work where it's like okay, but you're wondering, is this your chance to like break out into a new direction? Page of Swords and the Two of Cups, okay, and the Three of Wands. There also could be something like, let's say you have a career. Let's say you're involved with somebody who also has a career. There could be logistical things or things like that that put you guys at odds, and you have to figure out what's the new direction. Is it together? How do we manage? Okay, so let's get let's clarify these, Spirit. Why is the Moon card here for my Leo gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? Why is the Moon card here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? Queen of Pentacles coming out crossed. You may wonder what your worth is to somebody else or vice versa. This both, remember that when you're in a relationship, you're looking in your mirror, they're looking in theirs, okay? If you're in a relationship, this could be wondering if you're valued. If this is at work, wondering if you're valued, okay? Wondering, what am I to you, okay? What am I to this company, right? That kind of thing. Nine of Swords is here. You have been having some existential questions. What's good, Christy? Yes, it has been, my love. You have some kind of existential questions that have been weighing on you. And this has to do with the South Node being in your sign, Leo. It's making you wonder, is it time to go in a new direction? Have I outgrown this? Have we, if you're in a relationship, have we outgrown this? Do we need a new venture? You have the Hangman here. Spirit, why is the Hangman? That is Aquarius, which is your opposite sign. That is where the North Node is. So there could be something about you feeling a tug into like a new direction. Okay, so you have here Hangman, Justice, King of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Okay. There also could be like a sacrifice, you or your partner, if you're in a relationship, about what's good, Jay McGee, about making it fair for both parties, or what both parties need, or something like that. You got the Emperor here. If this has to do with you, like you could feel like I've grown as much as I can grow in this company, right? Or you know, there's something here about growth and about how that balances against your relationships. Hey, so I hope I said it right. I feel like you will, but you must study, and you must also you must rest enough the days before. Okay? Because like it's something about your nerves. Okay? That's what I have for you. Okay? So Leo, there's something here. Six of Swords with the Page of Cups. You may feel, Leo, like it's time to branch out and you're unsure about an opportunity, but I feel like you're going to branch out in a new way because you feel like it's good for the whole. For like, so like your family, the relationship, whatever, right? And with this Six of Wands and the Page of Cups, what you may think is not enough is something that either A, gives somebody else the victory, okay? Or right, you joined just in the nick of time, right? It's going to give somebody else the victory, or you win because you were willing to think of someone else or include someone else in your decision making. It wasn't only self-centered about you. And that is like right on time. Three of Wands, future thinking. Hermit, this is a Pisces eclipse in Virgo season. Temperance, this really solidifies and brings something together. So don't put too much anxiety on yourself. This is a real opportunity. You're taking a leap of faith. Okay, I'm going to get you guys, Leo, a closing message. And then we're going to go into Virgo. Okay, let's get a closing message for Leo, gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Closing message for Leo, gang. Closing message for Leo. Closing message for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. One card, please. Closing message. Thank you. And it states, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment-to-moment experience? Thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic it out there, but it never could be found out there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be experienced inside of you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating, and lighting it in your heart so that you can share it. You must know this when the time comes. You will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. I really feel, Leo, like you're having like an existential looking at the all, your unit, your circle, what's best for you and your kids, and or whatever the case may be. And because you're having that all view, it's like you're gonna get some growth out of this. Okay, that's what I have for Leo. Virgo gang gang, thank you for the share, Christy. Virgo gang gang, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and north node. Your word is namaste. Okay, relax, relate, release. Okay, so I feel like there's some kind of anxiety that's been swelling up in you, Virgo. Release yourself. Okay, so there's something about breathing. Okay, okay, and about tension and about holding tension in the vessel or something like that. Spirit, can you show me? Something's closing out for you. You have message of concern coming out across marriage, okay, and coffin. Okay, so this could be a relationship that's coming to a close, but marriage card can also be a contract, an agreement, right? Something is coming to a close. Okay, maybe you were always afraid of this coming to a close, or your job is going out of business or something like that. Now, it feels like you feel a little more ready. Now, you do have some fear. Okay, if there's something, it could be an actual legal situation. And you may feel like you don't have a lot of great options. Okay, for somebody in the chat, they could have a son who is making an agreement for wear an ankle bracelet and gets to stay at home, but is not going to actual prison. Okay, like there's something about restrictions or and how you have stressed something. What's good, Adrian? Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at what Virgo needs to know right now. Spirit, can you show me what is it that Virgo needs to know right now for Virgo? Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and north node. Virgo, please. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and north node. Can you show me for my Virgo gang gang? Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Death card. Okay, we're not gonna take it. Okay, there was something you were afraid to go. And I had said in the beginning, and those of you that missed it, and you want to check out the general, energy for all the signs, you can go over to the tube. It's live there too, right? But you got the Nine of Swords here. And I feel like you were very worried about an outcome of a situation. Okay, there could be something ending. And you have to make a way out of no way. And Six of Pentacles. And do you think you can handle all things or be all things? And the Death card is here because there's an ending. And the Eight of Cups, you might have been afraid to walk away from something, or you could feel blocked of walking towards something new, but we're about to take a look at it. You got the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I feel like you were trying to use your intellect to work something out. Now, this is definitely an ending for you. This eclipse is in Pisces, your opposite sister sign, okay? And you're going to feel this intrinsically. This is something that you've been working towards for the last 18 months, but it's larger as a collective. This is a 2,000-year closing of the age of Pisces. Spirit, why is this Nine of Swords here? Can you show me? Why is the Nine of Swords here for Virgo? Can you show me? It's something that's important to you. Something that weighs on you, Virgo. You also may feel like, is somebody losing passion, or are you losing passion in a situation? You got the Six of Pentacles coming out here. Okay, there's if you're in a relationship, there could have been some kind of binding to this relationship that you feel is unhealthy. However, thank you for the Go Popular, my love. Thank you, Ethereal Mortis. However, you may feel bound to this person because of finances or because of some other extenuating circumstances, right? Maybe you feel like you can't do something alone, Virgo. Okay, but I feel like this is a limiting belief that you need to break away from, okay? So the Death card and the World come out cross, okay? So it's like you don't want to accept that the ending is here or that you can overcome some shit, okay? Or that it's time to let something go. I think I better let it go, right? Maybe this has been a career, a job, a relationship that you've been with for a long time, okay? But the Eight of Cups is here, and it's coming out with the Judgment and the Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups, okay? Looks like another love TKO. It's over. And it doesn't have to be over with anger or malice, right? Maybe somebody, the owner of the company is retiring, or they don't want to, right? Or, you know, the last kid moved out of the house, or, right? There's something here, okay? Page of Swords, Spirit, why? Comes out with the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. One closed door is someone else's opportunity. Okay? And if you stay where you've been, you never get to see the new destinations that was on your road. Okay? Three of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords. And some people aren't meant to go on new journeys with you. Why is this Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck for Virgo? And it comes out, what's good, Tammy? What's good, sis? Queen of Swords is here. King of Swords is under that. Okay, there could be a loss of warmth in a situation. Magician, okay? You manifested something. You manifested even this change without noticing, okay? You got the Moon card here and the Four of Cups, okay? Something became unbearable, Virgo, where you have to let something go. And the more you tried to hold on to it, the harder it became. And due to that, it was so that you could free yourself. Free your mind, because there's something that is meant only for you. Okay? And yeah. And you have to let something go to get that new version. And I always say to my followers, okay, when you're manifesting and you want to receive something, you need your arms to be open. But if you're holding on to yesterday, you have no way of grabbing that golden ring. Okay, so let it go, Virgo. We're going to get you guys a closing message. It's time to release something. And once you do, you're going to be able to release the anxiety that has been attached to it. Imagine what you could be rather than what you won't have. Stop looking at your cup as half full. Or half empty, I should say. Spirit, can you show me? Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward in discovering new possibilities that have hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of the higher power and the infinite potential of your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this. Try something new. Do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take the first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad you did, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved and supported. Okay, that's what I have for Virgo. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Let's get you guys a word for my Libra. Thank you guys for all the love. I greatly appreciate you. Libra. Miracle, okay? Listen, Libra, Venus is in your sign. Are you getting a little miracle coming your way? Let's take a look. Spirit, can you show me most important messages for Libra? What do they need to know right now, please, for Libra? What do they need to know right now? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Most important messages they need to know right now. High honor. Toil and labor. One more. Gift and justification crossed. So you may feel like you've been in an uphill battle. I feel like those of you that have been stepping up to help those around you, you're about to get a gift. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Bob. Okay. I feel like Venus wants to love on you. Spirit, can you show me what is it that Libra needs to know right now? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What is it that Libra needs to know right now? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What is it Libra needs to know right now? Can you show me for Libra? Okay, so we have here the Nine of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands crossed, the Moon, and the Justice card, which is your card. I fucking like it. Here's the Fool. That is your opposite sign, Aries. Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're rocking together with somebody, okay? Or this has a new relationship, okay? But I feel like, you know, if you're in a long-standing relationship, this could be talking about like you and this person really solidifying or coming to an understanding, like you got each other's back or something, okay? Now, if there's been some kind of deception, I feel like it's possible that that would be revealed. But for most of yous, I feel like there's some kind of realization. Okay, Spirit, can you show me why is the Nine of Wands here for my Libra gang? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What do they need to know right now for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? Can you show me Nine of Wands, the Sun, and the Four of Cups? I feel like you got part of what you wanted in some way. Okay, but there's something that has been slow to come in or that you've been waiting for and you're over the wait, okay? I feel like there's something about your energy and manifestation. Let's take a look. Two of Cups. Spirit, why is this Two of Cups here? For my Libra gang. Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the Hierophant in reverse. There could, if you're in a relationship, one of you could have lost your job and you are living like on one income and you're rocking with each other. Okay, there could be a depletion. Right now, everybody's under depletion of finances. Okay, somebody didn't have to lose their job. It could be anything. There could be less money coming in, more money going out, right? You could be losing my religion, right? You could be afraid of what's going to happen. Six of Cups, right? I feel like some kind of survival skills or something is kicking in. Okay, Three of Pentacles. I feel like the Three of Pentacles still stays there. You may be showing up for somebody or somebody's showing up for you, friend, family, or lover in a way you didn't know that you had backing or vice versa. Okay, you have here the Two of Wands coming here crossed, okay? There's some kind of end to like a decision that you were waiting on comes to an end. Nine of Wands, it could be met with some kind of resistance, but the Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, which tells me that you figure it out somehow. Okay, Moon with the Four of Swords. There could be a mother or something that is needing to be healed, or someone who's sick, or someone who's passing. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and the Magician. I'm telling you, you're finding a way for something in the Star, okay? And it has something to do with what you were meant to do or you're supposed to do. Okay, but the Five of Cups, it has some kind of closing of the Ten of Swords. Okay, the High Priestess and the Wand, the Ten of Wands. It's like there's something about how you have dealt with challenges and how the tenacity of you or someone or two of you together make something shake. And what once could have been like, me and this person bump heads, we always fucking bump heads. But meanwhile, that tenacity that's the fucking person that shows up for you. That's the person that'll rock out with you. That's the person that okay? Right? Or like that's the family member that shows up or something like that, okay? Justice with the Tower. And finally, what you deserve comes through. Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Wands and the Three of Cups. And I feel like it has largely to do with the way that you showed up for somebody too. You know, maybe in the past, present, you know, or how they've showed up for you. Something is shaking because of that. And I fucking like it. You got the Emperor. You got the Ten of Pentacles and Temperance. Everything comes in right in the nick of time. And it's because of something with someone else, family member, friend, someone that helps you, let's say, you know, in an office or with something logistical, bureaucracy or something like that, and something goes in your favor. So something that you felt you couldn't get done, you about to get that shit right the fuck right now for this eclipse, Libra. What's good? Spirit, show me a closing message for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I fucking like it. I am a Libra moon. Show me, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Ethereal. Isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, full circle in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self whose desires are unmet. Now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces and the uncharted places and infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you in your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and given new hope. Loving you always. So Libra, something is about to come full circle. Okay, something that you thought was dead and gone is coming back. Okay, that's what I have for my Libra gang. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Let's go. Inspire, Scorpio. There is something that's either inspiring you or you're inspiring somebody else. Let's take a look, Spirit. Why is Libra? I should say, why is Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What do they need to know right now? Most important messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Show me. False person coming out cross. Okay, there was something you didn't want to accept. Okay, then you have high honor and community. Okay, also you could have imposter syndrome where you think you're not good enough or you're not loved. Okay, you are very much so loved. Okay, thoughts. Okay, but there is somebody, mature woman, okay, who's maybe been siphoning off your energy. Okay, let's take a look, Spirit. What is going on with Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? Scorpio, this is an important eclipse for you as well, okay? A lot of things are closing out for you. Your Chiron is in your opposite sign of Taurus. This is making you bring up the things that are unhealed, look at them square in the face and call it like you fucking see it. Spirit, can you show me, please? Four of Cups, that's what's coming out here. Okay, so there's something you didn't want to see. This could be some kind of therapy session or something that you're having a conversation with somebody like, I didn't want to believe that, I didn't want to see that. Or this could be something that you're working through internally. It is about a Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands, okay? And about passions run amok or how something has devolved, okay? You have here the Two of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, okay? So there's a need to change of direction. Queen of Swords, okay? And see something from a non-emotional standpoint. And that is not always easy for Scorpio gang. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Spirit, can you show me? Why is the Four of Cups here? Why is the Four of Cups here? Page of Pentacles comes out. Opportunity, Nine of Cups, and the Hermit. There's an opportunity for you, but you have to do something on your own. This is something that's meant for you. You have to grab it and take hold of it. However, you're unsure if that's the right thing for you. Six of Cups, because there's something that's been with you for a long time. And it feels like a lot of areas of your life are changing. Ace of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. This could be you feeling like, do I have enough passion for all this change? Do I want these things anymore? Do I want these new things? This could be you trying to figure that out. You have the Ten of Swords coming out here with the Judgment, Scorpio. This is your card, okay? So there's a level of betrayal that has happened in some situation. Maybe this is over a period of time from one person or several people. And you haven't wanted to confront it in a direct way or even speak it aloud, because then you would have to do something about it. Okay, you see, Two of Wands, you'd have to make a choice, right? And that's the part that makes you uncomfortable, because it comes with a fight. It comes with you having to stand up to that dragon or to that thing. Queen of Wands, okay? But there's already magnetic energy coming towards you, okay? Two of Wands, why is this here for the Scorpio gang? You have the King of Cups crossed. Okay, this is your king, but I feel like it's making somebody else emotionally unstable, or they can feel the energy on you. Two of Cups and the Four of Cups. They can feel that you are no longer genuinely involved in something, or that they are not, that you feel that they are not, okay? Five of Pentacles here with the Ten of Pentacles. Spirit is asking you, if there were no funds involved, or if there was no mutually beneficial thing, would you still want to be there? Okay, Queen of Swords. Okay, Queen of Swords comes out with the Six of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you have to make a decision, a non-emotional decision about what it is that you would really... What is it that you really need for yourself, Scorpio? And are you enduring something for somebody else, or to say, to have like the image of something else, or because you don't want to accept or look at something for what it really is, okay? That's what I have for Scorpio. I'm going to give you a closing message, okay? Maybe you feel you'll be judged. Scorpio, people don't see you the way you think they see you, okay? Maybe you think you're going to be blamed for choosing yourself. Choose yourself, Scorpio. Spirit, can you show me? Can you show me, please, for Scorpio? Closing message for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Dearest you, are you taking yourself and your problems too seriously? Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you. We would like you to take a little break from all that and start having fun. When you stop fixating on what has been making you feel heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some very funny comedy to make you laugh, or call the one friend you know will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting, and you will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you? So, Scorpio, you have a little fear because you're a fixed sign, but it's okay. You can let go, and people aren't going to judge you for you choosing you. Okay, that's what I have for Scorpio. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Pull up. Let's see what your word is going to be for the eclipse. You got namaste too. Breathe in, breathe out. Spirit wants you to take a lighter, slow down, okay? You might be rushing. The world is on fire, right? I'm on fire, and you're my every desire. I feel like there's a goal that you're rushing to. Rush, 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 rush. It's giving Alice in Wonderland, the Mad Hatter, okay? Spirit said, slow down. It's okay. You've got the mature woman here crossed, mature man, and despair, okay? Lovers. It could be a romantic thing. For some of you, there could be something about like retirement, or like a buyout. Okay. For others of you could be thinking of leaving to a different area. There's a transition. There's something that's and your opposite sign, Gemini, has Uranus, so everything will be made new in some area of your life. Also, you can look at what house Gemini rules in your chart. This will give you a hint of what area will be affected. Okay, Spirit, can you show me? 5 of Pentacles, okay? You have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Something that you thought you were being left out in the cold of, you actually have been protected from. The Star is here, okay? And what is this? Okay. All right, 7 of Swords. Okay, so there was a mantra or something that you were going over in your head. It was like a lie. Like you were like negative self-speak, or like something wasn't going to work out or something, or you were thinking the worst of a situation. Stop it, cut it out. 5 of Pentacles is here. Spirit, why is the 5 of Pentacles here? 5 of Pentacles comes out the 7 of Pentacles. See, it was like you didn't have enough because you thought you didn't think you were enough or something like that. But the Star, it's always been with you, and it's always been you, boo. And here is the Fool. Okay, 2 of Cups. There even could be a romantic situation or some kind of friendship that is now manifesting itself in a different way than you thought was possible. Okay. But you might have always looked at something as a betrayal. Okay, 10 of Swords and the 10 of Swords in reverse and the Sun. Okay, so there was something that happened earlier on in your journey. This thing left a bad taste in your mouth. And ever since then, anytime something happens, it's like this defeatist energy, like it's never my turn. Right? But Spirit is showing you somehow how putting out that bat signal actually pulls that frequency. Okay, so the Star card is here. There's like a new beginning or something. But you might not even see this shit coming, or you didn't see it coming. And this shit feels like it's attached to a masculine. Okay, King of Cups could be a Cancer, Pisces, a Scorpio of importance, but I feel like there's this could be like some of yous could be blocking an advance from a masculine because you feel like it's not your turn, or it won't be, or I got kids, or you know, dating has passed me. And it's, again, Spirit says stop putting limitations. Look at the star coming back again. They said knock it the fuck off. Okay, so the Empress is here. Spirit, why is the Empress here? Empress is a 3 of Pentacles, because wherever the Empress is, there's going to be someone who wants to serve the fucking Empress. Okay, 4 of Wands. Okay, everybody needs a little Empress in their life, even if it's friend, family, or lover, or other, right? So you have the Magician out here, okay, with the 9 of Swords. Spirit is asking you, are you done manifesting anxiety into your life? Queen of Swords, okay? Work smarter, not harder. Page of Cups, you don't have to overgive. That's maybe how you ended up feeling depleted before, okay? But the 2 of Wands, you can choose you and yet still be open to new opportunities. You can choose you and allow love. If you build the wall so high, you can't get over it, right? King of Wands, this is your king. Take a fucking chance. Take a risk. Spirit. With the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor's coming in. Are you going to block the Emperor because you're afraid, or because, you know, the last time, right? Look, because the last time, nay, hey, nay. All right, be the High Priestess. Know within yourself that, you know, it's your turn. There's a seed being planted, okay? That's what I have for Sagittarius. We're going to get you guys a closing message. Let's see. Let's get a closing message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Closing message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Show me, please. Dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth into existence. Love is without conditions and is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as others, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. Sis, I don't know if you've been having like a cat or some kind of wildlife come see you, but you're getting a new spirit animal. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn, let's get you a word. Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Grace, okay? Capricorn, you got grace. Let's see what Capricorn needs to know. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Most important messages they need to know right now. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Most important messages for Capricorn. So you got house, occupation. Yeah, it's the sister sign to Cancer. Yep. Main female and lovers. Change. Don't be resistant to change, Capricorn. It is upon you. Okay? Could be buying a new house, moving a house. It could be somebody moving in, moving out. There's some kind of newness in your living situation. Spirit, can you show me for Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, please. For my Capricorn gang. So we have here. Okay. You're leaving something behind, Capricorn. You have the Six of Swords in reverse. Something was now no longer acceptable. Okay, Temperance coming out cross. Something is also not repairable. Three of Swords was heartbreaking. Feel like you don't feel or want to get over that. Page of Cups, I feel like there is an apology. Lastly, Four of Wands coming out crossed. I feel like you could be saying, okay, I accept your apology. However, we're not going to really be in the same space, period, point blank. Okay. Let's take a look. You have the World at the bottom of the deck as well. Spirit, why is the Six of Swords here coming out in reverse for Capricorn, please? Why is the Six of Swords here coming out in reverse for Capricorn? You have the Hangman and the Moon. You got a new perspective, and you also uncovered a secret that now what you thought could move forward cannot. Okay, Temperance coming out cross. Could be a Sagittarius, Aquarius, Cancer of importance. Spirit, why is this Temperance card here? Temperance card comes out with the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you're like, I can take my pentacles or my ball and go play some fucking place else. Okay, I don't need to have these fucking burdens that probably ain't even fucking mine. Two of Cups with the Hierophant, okay? And the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth, and the Two of Pentacles. You want options, you can go fucking play somewhere else. With the Knight of Wands, okay, you're ready for a new beginning. I got a new attitude. You said two people can play at this fucking game. The Justice card is here. And the Five of Swords, somebody tried to outsmart you and you didn't like that shit. You are taking action, okay? You got the Three of Swords here. Three of Swords is coming out with the Seven of Swords. Okay, somebody was deceptive. Okay, and it's coming out with the Ten of Cups and the Three of Wands. Right. So I feel like whatever this was, what's good, Pinnell? Whatever this was, you are seeing it like a betrayal. And you could be considering, you might have tried to stay in a situation and it became unbearable. And now you're recognizing that the only way to have, you know, happy life, happy wife, happy family is to go in your own direction. Okay, with the Strength card and the Page of Cups, I told you, this apology, whatever it is, what's good, Pata? You are taking it, but you're moving along. Thank you, my love. I did Taurus. It's up on the other one. You know what I'm talking about. Four of Wands, Spirit. Why? Comes out crossed. Thank you for the gifts, my love, for the Go Popular, the roses. Four of Wands. It wasn't going to bring you no more peace. Like you tried to stay sitting at a table, whatever, okay, but then you found out that somebody wasn't playing, you know, playing the game straight, okay, and so you it's like you're like, trust me, I'll take my hope and peace and move. He's on down the road, right? Here's the Magician, here's the Judgment. It's up and it's fucking stuck, okay? The Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. You're like, oh, no wonder it was moving so slow, because in reality, you know, it was I was supposed to resist this or whatever. Why is this World card here at the bottom of the deck for Capricorn? Comes out with the Hermit, okay? You're definitely walking the fuck away. Okay, let's get you guys a closing message. before we get into the last sign, which will be Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Can I have a closing message for my Capricorn gang? Closing message for Capricorn. Closing message for Cap, please. Can you show me, please? Closing message for Cap. Thank you. And the closing message is, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. One of these times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow, and in no time you'll reach what you have your heart and hope set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents when it's time for a greater effort. You'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents. For we're right here with you and our little umbrella drink, smiling at your success. Love you so much. Okay, so like Spirit said, there's a miracle on your way. Okay, that's what I have for Capricorn. All right. Last but not least, Aquarius gang. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Pull up, please. Let's see what this eclipse is bringing in for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Can you show me? Now, Aquarius, you have the North Node in your sign, okay? But this eclipse is in your second house. There could be something to do with your finances if you are an Aquarius rising, okay? Horizon, distant horizon, okay? Poverty, high honor. You could have been holding on by the skin of your chinny chin, but you're about to get a message, okay? Mature woman at the bottom of the deck, expectation. Okay, journey. I feel like something is going to move now, okay? Let's take a look. Let's get you guys some tarot for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Can you show me, please? For Aquarius. Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry. All right, let me... Okay. Aquarius. Show me for Aquarius, please. Sorry, that was the honey asking for the food order. Should he bring home food? Of course. I'm a Taurus. Every time. Don't ever ask. Just bring it. Right? What are we talking about? Food? Of course. 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Right? With the Hangman underneath that. Okay? So let's take a look. Ace of Cups. Why is this Ace of Cups here for Aquarius? 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Listen, something that you've been waiting on is about to fucking hit right now. Okay? I don't think I got you guys a word. I'm going to get you guys a word. Just let me finish here. Knight of Swords. What is this about? Somebody, either you were fighting for somebody else or somebody else was fighting for you. but something, the power of two, okay? Manifestation, I feel like two is better than one. What's better than one billionaire? Two. I feel like somebody in the friend, family, or lover was really pulling for you, or you were really pulling for them. That shit is about to move right now. Justice, okay? This could be some kind of paperwork or something. Okay, Knight of Wands is here coming out cross. Why? With the Hierophant, you could have been losing faith coming out cross, okay? But the Moon and the Chariot, okay? Mother, may I, or some kind of, you may not see that something's getting ready to move very quickly this week. Six of Pentacles, something's going to be made fair. The Tower, why is the Tower here? The World, okay? So finally, a breakthrough is here. You may feel like there's some type of restriction on you right now. Five of Cups, it may feel like it was too late. Knight of Swords, or that you had to fight too much for it, okay? But the Five of Swords is here again. Spirit, why? King of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Somebody really put it on the line, whether this is you or somebody else. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn of importance, okay? But somebody showed up, or you showed up for them. Either which way, something is coming in. Somebody made a way out of no fucking way. Eight of Cups, okay? And the Judgment, okay? And the Eight of Wands. Something is finally moving, okay? However, there could be something, Five of Wands and the Tower, that, you know, you can't make everybody happy all of the time, okay? There could be some unexpected consequences. Six of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Why for Aquarius? Why? Seven of Pentacles. It may not be the outcome that you saw. It's better. Okay, both of these cards are Aquarius cards at the bottom of the decks, okay? It's not how you envisioned it, but it is how it needs to go for all involved, okay? That's what I have for you guys. I'm going to get you guys a charm, and then I'm also going to get you guys a closing message. Let me just make some space here. Whatever this is, Aquarius, it's setting you up for the next 18 months. That is a, you know, like a major North Node being in your house, like something that puts you in the direction of your future or complete something. Spirit, can you show me for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What do they need to know, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Dearest you, all your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from unseen realms. Be grateful. Praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, that will bring you only more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as sacred gifts, as testament to your faith in higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you and comfort you. Add meditation as a way to become empty so that you will be ready to be filled with inspiring epiphanies, peace, understanding, and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of both you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we are listening intently to your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well. And it's like I said, something you were praying on, they got something better in mind, and it's about to manifest itself. Okay, that's what I have for you guys. I'm going to choose a word for my Aquarius gang. And it's love. And it's all going to work out with love, okay? That's what I have, guys. And that is what I have for the Pisces lunar eclipse in Virgo. This concludes our time together today. I want you to know I greatly appreciate all the time that you guys spend with me. I'm wishing you light and love and blessings on blessings. Bye, guys. Bye, my loves.